Thing. Whole thing. No, destroying. No whole thing. I just lost this. I can't just like swing everything. It's like dunk dunk. And such stuff. So it's like really warm here. And I like it's not like bad warmth, you know, that is like just too cooking here or like a sauna. But it's more like muff weather, you know, when everything cools down, you get like muff. Is he still outside?
Maybe it is time to go to sleep. He is not hungry anymore.
Try again. Huh? Hello, Leslie. Launch the train. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess I have to start game number 1 with like my PNG model. I should update this to my Preggo model. The thing is, like now that I think about it, do I even have a Preggo version of this? The thing is, I'm not logged in, right? Okay, the thing is, as you are aware, I chosen my to embrace my neo-gender fully, and recently I basically started to accept, you know, that I only want to be shown with a pregnant belly and that sort of stuff, and I only want to show that thing. This will include that I finally made the decision to models, you know, models that I have. Basically, if you don't know, models that I have usually have 2 versions, one with a pregnant belly and one without, as you know, the pregnant Vtuber. I've decided basically because that was the longest thing that I've like been thinking about and worrying about. I've decided to basically retire the models without the belly, so as you now see my PNG model, and only use the models with a visible pregnant belly to, you know, support my neo-gender choice. So after my pregnancy, most likely, but I'm already doing, I will only use models with a visible pregnant belly. This will alter my content so that it is roughly around blueprints. But I've been saying this through the past videos that I've recorded the past week, and 3 Scary Games is the most up-to-date one. So, yeah. Let me log in on Discord so that I can change that image. So, originally, you know, I wanted to use my ultimate look today, and I wanted to do it with belly, but, thing. I even have to verify with my... So yeah, basically from now on forward, I will only use models with a pregnant belly, basically with a visible baby bump, to alter my pregnant neo-gender choice and that sort of stuff, or, you know, to support my pregnant neo-gender choice and that sort of stuff. And thing. And my content forward will be using that. So if you want to have a good idea how my content forward with my pregnant neo-gender looks, look at blueprints. Blueprints always have, even if I now, you know, have 22 weeks pregnant and thing. Hey, look, I have a belly. Is that the same belly size as like this one? I feel those breasts are bigger. Yeah, those breasts are bigger. And I have like, huh. Do I have one with like hold on thing and that sort of stuff? But basically from now on, I will only use models with set belly and that sort of stuff. So I'm taking it forward. So blueprints will be roughly how my content is going to look forward, as in thing if I'm not pregnant with, because the thing is excluding pregnancies, but full, because now I'm 26 pregnant and my belly looks like this. But excluding pregnancies, I will look like blueprints mostly of the time. No, I didn't make an update for that one. Huh. I thought I did an update, but I guess I not. Huh. It's been so long since I've updated my reactive image. Because I also have like the blonde one which got an update. Because basically I can see that my breast is bigger here, as you can see. Maybe it's my thing, but... So yeah, welcome by our first game of today. And the reason I'm now in my PNG model and switched to, you know, Preggo version is because this game doesn't run well as new engine game, so... And you will take care of your dog, right? But yeah, I'm 22 weeks pregnant and I'm still have a small belly. I will think it goes differently or increase over time. So... Why can't I look down? So yeah, I saw this game and it reminded me of those dog games that I played, you know, where you like either had to like play with your dog or it was mostly play with your dog thing, but you would take care of your dog, right? You would. Why still stops on here? Like, why still stops zijn there on the ground? And I saw this and it reminded me of those games. It was like, let's play it. I don't think those are the boxes. But what a space for storage. Oh, there it is. What a space for storage. Huh. Was it... Yeah, I got your food. I forgot what it was. You don't want your food? Can it go outside? Huh. Play fetch with the dog. I would say you're stupid, don't go get it. I love how this is like sort of a Japanese style trading game or something, but... But like the thing is, like, these aren't like nowadays tests. This is something you will do every day with your dog. You will feed it, you will play with it, and some stuff, you know. I did it. Yeah, I probably like the times phase. Okay, water in this like maze basement. How's your day and week been, guys and girls? Why can I, by the way, get like water out of the sink? Wouldn't water out of the sink be like thing? But yeah, the past week, I'm recording this later than I originally want to because originally I played with a friend who I thought would not want to play, but also it's been 30 degrees today again. And such stuff. So it's like really warm here. And I like it's not like bad warmth, you know, that it's like just too cooking here or like a sauna. But it's more like muff weather, you know, when everything cools down, you get like muff. Is he still outside?
Maybe it is time to go to sleep. He is not hungry anymore.
Try again. Huh? Huh? Yeah, I get your food. Thing. But yeah, as I said, like, normally, like as I said, I'm 22 weeks pregnant, and normally the past pregnancies always have been like that. I get around the summer, like April, I get impregnated, and thing, and then that, like in the winter, I'm highly pregnant. But now it's gonna be in the summer, and I am already gonna say I have respect for people that are pregnant in the summer, or my respect for it up highly, because I know it's not summer yet, and that sort of stuff. And by the time it's August, I'm like 12 weeks ahead, so I'm probably be 34 weeks. But you have to think, you have to think, like, if it's already 30 degrees now, you know, then it's gonna be worse in the summer. I don't want that anymore. Like, the nice thing, people have been really, like, looking out for me, in sense of, like, you know, helping, like, am I hydrated enough? Do I need to go to the toilet? And such stuff. And thing, but it's really nice and really sweet. What if I just throw it that way? And thing, so which is really nice, and it's been really helpful because as I said, it's been 30 degrees around the week. Like Tuesday and Monday were the real pain in the ass because it's like 30 and 32 degrees. Today's been 33 degrees. But it's like been raining a lot, and since it's raining a lot, it's also been cooling down a lot earlier than normal. So I've been like sweating my ass off today. But for everything is the first time, man. It was bound to happen that I would get pregnant sometime in the summer, or at least highly pregnant. So I was actually looking forward to it. You know, I was actually looking forward to it in sense of like I said, for the first time ever, I got like highly pregnant with the summer, and I have been like, you know, using my godly powers to get like a big pregnant belly and that sort of stuff, but it's not the same thing as, you know. And I was like looking forward to wearing dresses, you know, maybe swimsuits, you know, showing the bump off and that sort of stuff. But now I'm not looking forward. Give me the snow and the Christmas again, and I'll be a happy Preggo girl. Give me snow and Christmas and again, and I will be happy. Like this type of weather, like I had that last year too. This type of weather makes me really want to go like, oh, I want it to be Christmas again. But that's me. That is this Preggo girl. So don't go outside, go to bed. Where do you go to bed actually? I can't go to bed. I can't go to bed. Wait.
Maybe it is time to go to sleep.
The keys. Okay, what? Where are the keys? You don't tell me where the keys are. Let me guess, everything in this stupid basement. So there is more to it. Okay, I was to say. There's more to this game. I still find it awkwardly that you can't look down or up. That's where the water was. See? Just as in Blueprints, everything is foundable in this basement. Or in Blueprints, if you search the answer to something, I've learned, like the answer is in the house. The answer is always in the house. Or, well, 9 out of 10 times. Like, the treasure trove is not in the house, but... He's probably gonna be in my bedroom, right? The knife downstairs may work. Is he gonna be in the basement? Is he gonna be in the basement? Hi. Okay, well, where would the knife be? Now, I have so much storage space and nothing to store here. And then, was that the place where the water will be? It took silence, I hate it.
Hello. How are you? How are you?
How are you?
Upstairs.
Upstairs?
Hard. Hello.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way, dog. You know, demon dog. I'm pretty sure that's my dog. What was my dog doing in the basement then? Hello? Hi. Yeah. That was not the ending I expected, but... It was not the ending I expected, but... It would make sense. But why was there a dog in the basement then? Take care of the dog. Literally. I have to say, I love it. Like, it's a simplistic, it's retro, a sort of retro style, you know, something you would play on an arcade. But I think the only thing I would miss is like that save point, but I also think like I'm now a little bit confused. Like, did the dog really got replaced? Or because why was the dog in the basement? You get what I mean? But yeah, that's the site. If you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description. I know this was game number 1. Let's head out to game number 2. See, that's the funny thing nowadays. This is also an Unreal Engine game, but this seems to run better. Yeah, and this is what I meant as from the start of the video. If you just skip to game number 2 in the intro, as you can see now, I'm only gonna use models with a visible baby bump and that sort of stuff. If you want a better idea, that sort of stuff, you're basically, let me do this correctly. Basically, everything in this channel will stop being used, as in reference sheets and that sort of stuff. So models like this you won't see anymore, but from now on, I don't know, like I also don't know yet if I will, like, for example, keep the reference sheet channel open in case you just want to see how I look without a belly. But I will stop using these, and this will be my main focal point. So, you know, to accompany my neo-gender from now on, I'm gonna look like this, with the visible, pregnant belly. If it was not clear yet. Didn't I never make? Oh, I did make for Ultimate Miko, just to say. For Ultimate Miko, for Ultimate Elise. And that sort of stuff. So yeah, welcome to game number 2, Loom. There is a flashing images and loud jump scare warning. And the game said it, not me, but the game didn't want to wait before it got screen captured, so yeah. Is my belly button that big? Oh, looks surely that big. Dang, if you all know what this is my maternity band. I can't live without my maternity band at this point. Like, if I bent over like this, oh, my back hurts. Dang. But, yeah, Loom only describes itself as fabricated, you know, reality is fabricated, and Loom is made by Serious Daniel. And Serious Daniel, we played games for Serious Daniel on this channel before, like several games, like the Microwave, or the Paradox Microwave, Serious Daniel, and also, I think, a Serious game. There are at least a lot of games that you can check out, at least on his itch.io page. I highly recommend it, from developer and that sort of stuff. What an entry. It's a matrix also. Yeah, this is, now I can see the flashing images warning. Spider-Man's his web. Reality is fabricated. You are not existed anymore. Do I not exist anymore? Spiders slowly eat your brain. Destroy it. Destroy from inside. You have no time. Destroy. Oh, I now get why. Now I could also self-defix off. Woohoo! Destroy everything! I'm going mentally insane! This is like a loopy loop game. This is like a loopy loop game. It's surprising to me how I like swing, like, you know, one swing destroy a whole couch basically, but is everything destroyed? I think I did. Do I go back? But yeah, we've played games by Serious Daniel more on this. Why is it open now? So I thought it looked fun, and just the text of like reality is fabricated, which is often true. Spider is watching. Spider makes his web. Yeah, reality is fabricated. Keep destroying. Destroy. It sounds more like somebody going mentally insane, you know? I do have to like add the like a flashing light warnings in the thing. Rotting. No, destroying. No rotting. I just lost the sound. I just like swing everything. It's like donk donk. You know, they just like swing everything. They're like donk donk. Think this will stop me? You think rearranging the furniture will stop me? You think that will stop me? I'm on a rampage. Your brain is almost dead. Ow. Spider knows all your moves. Spider enjoys your pain. Reality made by him. 3 rooms left. But I never had a brain. You know, I'm from eating pneumonia where fertility blooms through, you know, our bodies. You can see where my skill points went. But yeah, like as I said, from also a company like, or basically, you know, from like choosing to embrace my neo-gender, I'm also like slowly working on everything. You know, slowly embracing, basically updating everything so my Preggo gendered. Is present everywhere. From like, I'm now busy like with the introduction channel of myself, you know, my Elise introduction channel. To like complete the neo-gender and, you know, write it in more Preggo style. And my introduction part from like pronouns, you know, fun facts about me, like my birthday, my age, you know, my poly love circle and that sort of stuff is 7 pages long so far. And I still have 4 sections to go, but I expect those to be smoother. But it really... Like, it really helped me to get used to my neo-pronouns. Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm like typing now with neo-pronouns and it feels comfy, it feels good. And that sort of stuff. So, yeah, because like, I'm talking a lot like Preggo, Preggo self, Preggo S, you know. Now, destroy. Now. Did I act too quickly? No, I don't want to wake. Is there nothing else? Was that it? I want to see something else thing. So yeah, but like that's the thing, like something small is like now using my neo pronouns, like, you know, Preggo, Preggo S, Preggo self, and that sort of stuff. I don't care. And thing is like it gets more comfy and more feeling right and thing. And I also like doing little stuff saying, you know, I'm only gonna use Vtuber with a Preggo belly. I'm gonna make the art in the Discord that I have for like the introduction channel, you know, and that sort of stuff. Make also ones with visible with the belly. Make the Sekai introduction, you know, my Discord introduction basically, also visible with the belly and that sort of stuff. So it's like all those little things that add together. You know, together they will feel right. And like writing the introduction, as I said, writing the introduction channel really helped me at least get comfy with my neo pronouns. Because when I started using them more as like my main set of pronouns, it still felt a bit odd, you know. Yeah, like, I'm 32 weeks pregnant. Yes, I get it, you know. I'm technically a Preggo, but still. It didn't feel right yet, you know. It didn't feel right yet, but now when I write Preggo and Preggo S and Preggo self, it does feel right, but sometimes I still feel like, you know, if I'm grammatically use them correctly. And what do I mean with that? For example, you know, when you talk about myself, when I talk about myself or my, do I didn't use Preggo or Preggo self? And that sort of stuff. And grammatically, I think I have something to learn on how to use them. But that's the thing. But yeah, I feel comfy with them, and that's what matters. What do I need to destroy still then? So, but yeah, I'm like I've also been rethinking about doing or I've been rethinking even about doing, you know, my YouTube intro again, just to show the neo-gender side and Preggo side and thing, but I might gonna do that for an 11th time, and that will be the final time, for sure this time. But thing, but like, and how far do I alter it? Like, the thing is, and how far do I alter it? Do I like purely do like a demonstration of like, hey, you know, I'm now the neo-gender Preggo girl and such stuff? Like, do I like include only that, and do I keep the video the same, or do I do like alternate videos with like more belly cam and that sort of stuff, and me more, you know, being Preggo gender? I guess that's the main thing. I don't think I've done like in the last one that it was only, you know, me with the belly, basically. I think I did. I'm not sure. But the thing, that's also be like, do I alter that or not? You know, do I update that or not? And so a lot of things feel like I need to alter and update now that I chose to embrace my neo-gender. But I don't think it's that much. Thing. But it's all for me to figure out. And to look through. Is that really it? I think this really was it. That was sad. Thing. But yeah, my neo-gender life, I think it's primarily going to be an online thing, but I don't know yet. Maybe like an in real life thing too. Or it's going to be both in real life and online life thing. But and how far I'm gonna do is yet something. Oh, but that's really only this. Sad. I love this. Like, you know why I love this? It's not like really horror themed, but it's just like, let your age go. And I primarily think like I should see that you're like it's like inspired by the Matrix. Or I feel like that you do something in like a sort of dream world and that sort of stuff, and like the character said, you may be in like a coma because the spider is eating you out from the inside, which sounds wrong. You meant I know your brain out and that sort of stuff. But I really love this. I think. But yeah, maybe a bit more story. Maybe. I don't know. But it was a lovely game. If you want to play it for yourself and unleash your rage, link is at the top of the video description down below. With that, this Preggo is gonna head out to our final game of today's episode. Yeah, I was listening to like the neighbors. I think that felt maybe kind. But I was thinking that, you know, I can look for a new game thing, but I've also like Serious Daniel has so many games that I haven't played yet. So I looked through his games and I found this one, and it looked interesting. Lesley's Classroom. So that will be our third game of today. I have no clue what it goes about. I think it goes about Leslie, and there will be a flashing light warnings as out. Or flashing light warning again, and a loud sensitive warning. So not recommended for sensitive people. I'm busy doing my intro. Shut up. I don't know, I saw it and that art style looked interesting to me. I feel like I'm teleporting. I feel like I'm... How do I get out of this? It's been 2 minutes, Elise. Sorry. It's been 2 minutes. Huh. About that, let's restart. Recommendation, Preggo, don't use the locker. Preggo gets stuck in the locker. With our belly. With Preggo's belly.
Leslie quest room.
Did I activate it or not? I assume I did. Hello, Leslie. Launch the train. Oh. Oh. What was I supposed to do about that?
Leslie quest room.
What's the point of a generator? Is he stuck there? Well, what's the point of the generator? You know, why not follow him around? You know, now I have to go into the locker, but... How do I get out of the locker? Oh. Just spamming E, I guess. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them, right? He saw me. Is that all of them? I don't think it's all of them. Oh, great. That's why the generator is for. I can move. Wait, where am I? Is there more to this? I thought this was like a little fun little. Wait, am I back again?
Leslie quest room.
It's like a fun little game. Honestly, like, it's simple. It's fun, and you know what I love? I love the cardboard style, basically. A thing. But, you know what I think would make this perfect? Because, as you see, when you click on play, you get really the tension thing. But you know what I would make this better? Maybe I'm not like
Leslie quest room.
the thing. But first of all, this has to be fixed. You know, that you have to spam E. You know, one time E, leave and thing. But, you know, when you trigger him, you know that he does this. You know, the tension is there. And you know he's out there, well, wandering around. But... you know what I would love? I get that this is meant, you know, for you to tell him where you are. And that sort of stuff. To tell him where he is. But maybe make a hard mode. You know, a hard mode when you don't hear where he is. Because that takes away the scare, I think. Like, I'm aware that it's, like, needed to, you know, get thing. And that sort of stuff, but... and thing, but, like, it does take away from the scare, because it takes away the fear of the unknown. You know, how much more fun is it? Like, let's say, right, make it maybe in hard mode. But you know how much more fun it is to just walk around the corner and run into him. Which can be frustrating, I get, but... thing. So, yeah. Thing. But furthermore, it's a lovely game, because I also especially do love, like, the cardboard, you know,
Leslie quest
style
room.
and thing. So, yeah. That's not new 3 scary games, I guess. Thing. Overall, this game is really good. That sort of stuff. It's like a simple, lovely game. I think. But, like I said, besides, you know, the art style and things, I think, the first thing foremost, I think a little objective marker, because, like, first and foremost, this has to be fixed. Oh, now it doesn't want... huh. No, just, like, this has to be fixed. Because it's irritating. Second, I think, like, a little objective guidance, even if it's, like, a little thing of, like, you know, train that way on, like, one of the cardboard cutouts. Because, I was sitting there and be like, you know, thing. So, yeah, those are my 2 major complaints and thing. But if you want to play it for yourself, link is at the top of the video description and below. I'm Preggo, your pregnant Vtuber, Transgender, pregnant gender girl on the internet, and that sort of stuff. I primarily focus on horror and Project Diva, so if you're interested in those, make sure to stick around, because normally on Friday is my Horror Friday. I usually upload the horror video in the morning, which is different, which around this time should be Escape the Backrooms, and the 3 scary games in the evening, the one that you're watching now. So if you're interested in 3 scary games, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future horror games, or come back next week on Friday, or maybe check again next week thing. I will leave a few horror playlists in icon and reply that I think you will like from me as a content creator basically, because I've done a lot of horror, including Dark Deception, Poppy Playtime, Garden of the Bandman, Escape the Backrooms, you name it, I've done it and that sort of stuff. And way more. But stay that if you want to support me, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Like the videos to YouTube and the algorithm and that sort of stuff. If you want to see more horror content, as stated, you can watch your outro playlist on the left for more 3 scary game content or some other horror playlists in the corner top right. If you want to join the Discord down below that I showed you earlier in the video, make sure to check out the link tree at the bottom of this video description. This link tree also is hosted in my channel description basically alongside my business email. So if you're interested in joining my Discord, want to be part of this Preggo's small gaming community and that sort of stuff, make sure to check it out. It's a small gaming community as well as I was talking. My idea is always you can have like a gaming community alongside my Twitch stuff and that sort of stuff. So, you know, optional events and things. So if you're interested in horror, interested in rhythm games and that sort of stuff like Project Diva, make sure to join because there are like-minded people in there. If you want to have some sexual talk and that sort of stuff with me, there is an NSFW corner for the people that want it. And that sort of stuff. Of course, I am there. I'm the most active in Discord, so if you want to talk to me, that's your best place to be. My other socials are also in link there, like my Patreon, Ko-fi, if you want to support a little bit more. My VOD channel for Twitch and my Twitch channel, in case you want to see I stream those from time to time. Because as an example, I've recorded my family neighborhood live on Twitch and that sort of stuff. Do I miss any? Yeah, my Instagram, social, Twitter and Blue Sky are there, in case you want to stay up to date, but you don't use Discord. I'm the most active on Discord, so if you want to talk to me, that's your best place and best chance. I do most regular updates there, but as stated, also from time to time on Instagram, Twitter and Blue Sky and that sort of stuff. Well, with that, I'm going to say, if you want to play any games of the games that I've played today, they will be linked at the video top of the video description down below. As a small reminder, from now on, I will only use models with a visible pregnant belly and that sort of stuff. As stated earlier in game number 2, those will be the main models I'm going to use from now on forward. If you want to know how that looks for my content, check out my blueprints playthrough. It will be similar to that in like form content and that sort of stuff. Long form might not always be the case, it depends on game and video and that sort of stuff. But for other stuff, it will be similar to that with the big belly cam, you know, my pregnant Vtuber model and that sort of stuff. But with that, I'm going to say have a wonderful night, have a wonderful week, and this Preggo Transgender is going to sweat us off, and might I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye.